everybody. Thank you for coming back to visit your girl Lolo. It's What's Cooking with Lolo. And today we're going to do a little something different. Now, how many people out there actually like liver? Now, be honest. Now, a lot of people can't get past the taste. I know I couldn't. However, I have grown to like it. My grandmother used to cook it for me when I was little. I used to eat it then, but not often. As I grew up, I started to, make liver taste the way I wanted it to taste. Because again, liver is very hard to get past. Okay, I do enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it the way that I make it. If not, then maybe it's just not for you. But that's fine, because liver is still good. It's not the prettiest piece of meat, but you know what? We're gonna try it, and I hope you try it and like it. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification button, so therefore every time I upload a video, you'll know about it. So without further ado, let's get this liver started. So here's all the ingredients that we are going to use to make our liver. The star of the show, of course, our liver. I got 3 little pieces here, okay? Again, it's not the most attractive piece of meat, but we're gonna work with it, okay? I also have some flour here, all-purpose flour, by the way. I did slice up 1 small green pepper. I also sliced up 4 small mushrooms, okay? These are cremini, or baby bella, as you wanna call them. We do have about 3 tablespoons of butter here. I have a small onion that I also sliced up. And again, my house seasonings. Check out the description box below for the recipes. And we need a hot frying pan to make the liver. So, frying pan I have over here on the stove, already hot. I'm ready to go so we can get things moving. All right, so we have our house seasoning here, and what we need to do now is to season our liver. And remember what I always said, do not be afraid to season your meat, especially liver. You know liver is a taste that is hard to get by. So if you season it and make it right, then maybe you'll eat it. And you want to season both sides generously. Don't be skimpy on the seasoning, all right? If you know all my videos, you see me season all my meat the same way. I season it very heavily. It's never salty. I think it tastes pretty good. What do you think? Let me know. All right, so I think that's good enough. So, after you finish seasoning the liver, we want to now dredge it, I should say, in some flour. You want to make sure that the liver is covered. And by the way, this is beef liver. Rarely cheap, very cheap actually, not expensive at all. You can find that in any supermarket. And you want to make sure that the liver is covered in the flour. If you want, you can season your flour as well. I know a lot of people that like to season their flour, but I have enough seasoning on this meat, so that should be good enough. And yeah, occasionally I make a mess. Yeah. So on to the last piece. And try to pat that flour down in there, to cover any pieces that still may be exposed. All right, cool. So, again, we have the hot frying pan waiting for us, okay? Now, to this frying pan, I am going to add a couple of rounds of olive oil. Because first, what we're going to do is saute our vegetables. And also a couple of rounds of vegetable oil. A little different. Well, I got this messing up all over the place here. All right, so our frying pan is hot. We're going to dump in our onions. And we're going to dump in our green peppers. We're going to hold off a little bit for these mushrooms because they take no time to cook. And I don't want them to burn. So let's get this down cooked first. We're also going to take some of that butter and put in there. And we just want to let this cook down until it gets soft. Or cook it to how you like it. Some people like a little crunch to their green peppers and onions. I don't. I like to cook mine soft. So we're just going to leave that there for a few minutes until they cook down. Meet you back in a minute. So after about 3 minutes, the onions and green peppers are cooking down good. I'm only going to go for like another minute or two. But now we're going to add in our 4 mushrooms. Because again, they do cook down fairly quick. And the green peppers are about where I want them. Another 2 minutes or so. They'll be perfect. Alright, so after 2 minutes, this is what I like my vegetables to look like. You can cook this for less time if you like them a little bit more crunchier, okay? Or cook them for, again, another minute or so if you like them a little browner and a little bit more softer than what you see here. So I'm just going to take this out of our pan, right into the bowl here. There you go. And we're going to return our frying pan back to the stove. Now, we want to do our meat. So, I'm going to, again, drizzle a couple of rounds around the hot frying pan with some olive oil. And a couple of swigs of some vegetable oil. Now, I'm going to take the rest of my butter. And I'm also going to put it down into the grease. Now, we take our 3 pieces of liver and we're just going to put them down into the frying pan. Now, sometimes you'll have bigger pieces of liver than this. I had just took the smaller pieces because it'll probably be just me that's going to eat this. So we're just going to let this fry down on one side for about 3 or 4 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 3 minutes. I'm going to now turn my liver pieces over. That's what you're looking for. See that nice brown coat? That's what we want. So we're going to let this sit and cook. I have this on medium heat for another 3 minutes. Okay? Alright, so after about another 2 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and take these out because they are done. Now, after you've taken your liver out, we're going to return the green pepper, onion, and mushroom back to the frying pan. Now, what we want to do, I had some gravy from yesterday left over, so I am going to put that gravy to use. This is brown gravy. And I want to warm it up along with the vegetables. And just give that a stir around the pan. and just warm the gravy up. I'm now going to take my liver pieces and put them back in the pan with the gravy and the vegetables. I did turn my flame off, but I'm going to turn it back on too low. And we're going to let that gravy heat up. Along with our vegetables and liver. Meet you back in a minute. So after 2 minutes, our gravy is now warmed. I had some gravy in the refrigerator that I had left over from yesterday. So I just utilized that with my liver and onions here. You can open up a can of beef gravy, brown gravy, any gravy of your choice that you like, or don't use any gravy at all. You know, it's up to you. And far as the green peppers and the onions and the mushrooms are concerned, those are all optional. You know, you don't have to use them if you don't want to. If you just want liver and gravy, that's fine. If you just want plain liver, that's fine as well. So, you know, just make it to the way that you want to make it. So this is all good to go. Let's get this plated up. So there you have it. Our liver, green peppers, and onions. Hope you enjoyed watching. I hope I changed your mind about eating liver. I hope you try this recipe. Give it a thumbs up. Until next time, thanks for watching What's Cooking with LoLo.